Spiritual Awakening for Noobs. Signs and Steps. Part 1. Before you begin, center yourself. Meditate or do breath work to ground and center. Have compassion and self-awareness. And remember, always be honest. Pause and breathe. Take your time. Write down your personal discoveries. Invest completely in your spiritual awakening and healing. It's the bravest thing one could choose to do for themselves and for the world. Congratulations on your choice. Early signs and steps. Number 1, a deep sense something is missing. You may start to feel unfulfilled, even if everything seems fine on the outside. There's a quiet but persistent sense that life has more depth or meaning than you've been experiencing. Early signs and steps. Number 2, questioning everything. You begin to question long-held beliefs, cultural norms, religious teachings, or your personal identity. This might show up as, who am I really? Why am I here? What's the point of all of this? Early signs and steps. Number 3, increased sensitivity. You become more emotionally or energetically sensitive. You may feel overwhelmed in crowds, drained by certain people, or deeply moved by nature, music, or art. Early signs and steps. Number 4, a desire for solitude or reflection. You find yourself needing more quiet time, turning inward, and feeling less drawn to surface-level conversations or activities. Early signs and steps. Number 5, synchronics and signs. You begin noticing repeating numbers, symbols, dreams, or coincidences that feel meaningful. These often act as spiritual nudges or confirmations. Early signs and steps. Number 6, emotional turbulence. Old wounds, buried emotions, or unresolved trauma may resurface. This purging is common and necessary for spiritual clarity and healing. Early signs and steps. Number 7, drawn to spiritual topics. You're naturally drawn to books, teachers, practices like meditation or breathwork, or traditions that offer insight into the soul, consciousness, or energy. Early signs and steps. Number 8, feeling disconnected then reconnected. There may be a period of feeling disconnected from the world, relationships, or even your past self. This often leads to a sense of reconnecting with something greater, spirit, source, or your higher self. Early signs and steps. Number 9, a shift in values. Material success, ego validation, and external goals start to feel less important. You may begin valuing authenticity, compassion, service, and presence more deeply. Early signs and steps. Number 10, opening of intuition. You start to trust your inner voice, gut instincts, or heart wisdom more. You might feel guided by something beyond logic or intellect. Bonus! Journal prompts for awakening. What truths about myself or the world am I beginning to see more clearly? What old beliefs or patterns am I being invited to release? Where am I being guided to trust something greater than myself? Want to go deeper? What aspects of my identity have been built on fear, survival, or conditioning? As I awaken, which parts of me are ready to dissolve, and which parts of me feel like my soul's truth emerging? How does it feel to sit in the unknown while transformation unfolds? Daily journal prompt, spiritual awakening. What did today reveal to me about my inner world? Where did I feel aligned with my deeper truth? And where did I notice resistance? What small whispers or signs am I being invited to listen to more closely?